Alright guys, y'all voted that you want some behind the scenes, so we're gonna talk about how we came up with the first song when the band reunited. It's called Rebirth. So we're gonna talk about our favorite parts, how we came up with it, and that kind of good stuff. Alright, Ray Blues, Danny, since y'all wrote the song, what inspired you guys the name Rebirth?
Well, at first, we needed a name for the project file, so I think at first I put Comeback, just until it was coming back, you know, but then like we just talked about it, we're like, hey, do you want to call the song Comeback, or should we change it? And I think we wanted to change it, right?
I think it was still a thing.
Yeah.
Like you came to me with Rebirth.
Yeah, that sounded cool.
That one just stuck, yeah. It was an easy choice.
I think I was thinking about Daredevil, Born Again. It was like a reboot of the show, kind of like a soft reboot. It's kind of what we're doing, you know, like a soft reboot.
So y'all had this band in high school, right?
Yeah. We going around.
Yeah? Alright, let's get just a little sample of that.
Well, when I first brought the song to Blue, no, actually, like you came up with something first. It was like
What we used for the jazz part was the original lead part.
So I listened to a bunch of like not punk music, but I guess like pop punk stuff like that, and I listened to what they did, like their formulas. Like bands like Brand New, you know, like they have a little intro like I forgot how I Am a Nightmare goes, but I just wanted a cool riff like that. So this.
What was like one of your more favorite parts to play of the song? Solo. That's like the chorus, right? All right, and you got a sick solo in that.
Oh, yeah.
How did that come about?
Like that, this part came from I think Brian May of Queen. I think the solo for Crazy Little Things Called Love starts like that. Like something like that. I forgot how, but that was his version for that part. And then for this part, I think I was just looking for the little blues player and I just played what it said. I think it's a blues scale actually. I think it's part of this. I think something like that. And then this part was more like a metal part. And then this is power chord kind of. Yeah.
This lyric stuff. Was there like a story behind the person's point of view?
It's hard to live.
Yeah, the lyrics were originally about a person who basically, as the name suggests, you know, being reborn into a better version of themselves. The actual structure of the song like tells the story, you know, with the verse being the main character at the moment in their life that they finally realize that everything that they know is alive, basically. Going into the chorus, I digress. The pre-chorus explains that, you know, basically him saying, it started off, it kind of was like a simulation AI kind of vibe, and basically saying like, you know, you don't want to, I'll never let you see control, you know, basically saying that he's finally taking his life back by his hands, and he's propelling forward into what he's actually meant to be, which is it falls into the chorus, you know, all in all, I'm living the best life. This is what he came up with. It's really one of the best things we've ever done. Dan really came clutch with that together. Then of course, the person was saying, you know, you can't stop my ascent. You know, after Born Again. Then the slow part of the song is basically like he's finally out of it. It's still calling it calling from the storm. story. And finally, the rock and solo, everything is in shambles. If you listen to the actual audio on Spotify, you'll hear AI voice in the back, basically saying, system error, self-awareness detected, system reboot initiated, like the whole world is falling apart. That's what the whole solo is. That's why it gets crazy at the end, and there's no real structure to the ending of the solo. Back into the calm part, the outro, where it's like he's done, he made it, he's where he needs to be.
Did y'all have the idea of doing like split vocals, screaming and singing from the get-go, or that's just kind of how it was going to come out?
I think the first single was
No, I think I wanted you to do yeah, a lot of the audio, a lot of the final mastering is most of our voices blended. For sure the verses is where it's distinctly split, we had many trial and errors of how to do the clean vocals, and we came to the conclusion that we'll just play to our strengths.
About how long do you think it took to record till you get like to that
We
final?
started in November of 2023.
I mean, this is also
We were also meeting once a week. We tried doing twice a week.
One more hours or whatever, and he was not at home, so we both went to my house. We went to my garage so we could play the song kind of loud, when it drops. We're just chilling, we're watching South Park, I think, just waiting for the song to drop, looking at the time. Trying to hit 12, and we look at Spotify, we see our song there.
Yeah, like the page is made, like the whole, this rotated everything for us.
I think before you took the phone out, I took my phone out to record the reaction. Before you see it, like that, record the reaction. And then, we recorded each other, reacting to our song.
Definitely.
It was the first time ever, like, producing something ourselves and releasing it ourselves. And to this day, it's still like a learning experience, we still don't know everything. But,